Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here, and hey, I really hope if you like this type of content, you're willing to smash that like button and say, just post a comment, say hi gamer. Can we get 10 people on this posted episode to say hi gamer? That would be really, really cool. You don't know how cool that would be for me. It would really help the channel out. So, yeah, if you would please do that. We are currently in July 1939. We're probably going to wait to early 1940 to actually start the war, because since we do know the invading of Poland, which Hitler did not know, Hitler was gambling that it wouldn't, and his gamble failed, that it would not start a general war in the West. But since we know so, there's no point in starting the war and then, oh, it's winter, let's hang out and chill out here until modular construction good. Until the weather gets good, so we can actually do fighting. So let's be a little bit more time sensitive. Okay, we got Rommel back here. He's coming back. Let's assign another division to him and assign him to von Kleist. Oh no, wait, no. You go there. Your whole divisions, or go, yeah, join that corps. Observations from Spain, very good. We have Pact of Steel. We are in the Tripart Pact. A bit early. That was more of a 1940 thing, I think. I think that's where we should go next. Synthetic breakthroughs. Well, see, and that might give us this one cheaply, but this one here, the 300% bonus and the 300% bonus, that would really sort of help out a lot. And that early. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do our synthetic breakthrough. Nope, we can research. Well, we need to research here. We could do that. That wouldn't be too long, and that'll get us more hard attack. Yeah, there we go. Now, we need more trains. We're slowly catching up with trains, so I guess we better push that a little bit harder, because we don't want. We're going to take losses, I think, from bombing and other things with trains, so we might as well get. We should have a better cushion. Okay, and we activate core steel mills to get us all the steel we need. All right, so let's take Guderian's force and move them down to here. And I think this is just too small of a core for these guys if they're going to be core generals. I understand reducing that they're not as big as infantry commands, but those are awfully small. Yeah, let's... Yeah, let's... I mean, historically they came down that way, but I'm not going to follow history on that. Moves our Panzer Corps that way. So we definitely want to wait to 56 days to recruit more reserve divisions. Well, that probably wouldn't. At least you're very correct that it was a fight over the Danzig corridor and not so much. Okay, big thing I may want to do is some of these martyr technologies, but I don't know. And not so much over Danzig. Danzig was already more or less German by that point. Let's do that because I think my Panzer divisions have maintenance companies. Let's check and make sure. Template. Yep, they got maintenance companies. Good. They should. Yeah, only down by 1 in rubber. Yeah, we're 97, 98 now. We're getting more trains. We need to stockpile up more trains. I figured we would have gotten more by now, but nope. Okay, so we've got that there. Good. Continued autarky. We just don't want to push that too soon. Atlantic Wall, just looking. Battle for Britain. Swiss franc agreement. Okay. These you got to take out France first. Don't need carriers. We're just not going to produce enough. Yeah. Tank doctrines, those would be sort of nice. Land Wunderwaffe. Yeah, we'll do that. Get some. How did Czechoslovakia or Hungary transport trade goods? Well, I don't know about Hungary, but Czechoslovakia had a port in Hamburg and had a port in Stettin that, especially the Hamburg one, which I believe all this is navigable river, that they could go through Germany and go to their little port here, and Germany could not inspect or stop the river barges there, or the trains from leaving from Czechoslovakia going up to Cetin to their port there. That was all part of the Versailles Treaty, or one of the follow-on treaties, or some part of the overall Versailles program. That Czechoslovakia, and I think they had one other port somewhere. But that they either didn't use, but those are the two that they used. So they had little extraterritoriality bits that it wasn't until like 1937 or 38 that Germany finally canceled that part of the Versailles treaties. I say treaties because it's, again, there was several other various treaties going on. So they were using German throughput, either on trains or through the river system, to trade that Germany had no say over. They couldn't, they would seal up the box cars, or seal up the obviously if it was a flat car and there was a truck on it, they could visually inspect it, but they couldn't touch the stuff. And anything on a river barge, they couldn't look inside. And so it was going through German territoriality. Hungary, I don't know what their setups to go through other countries had been set up at the time, but that's how it worked for them. Okay, so let's see. We've got some improved flak zones here. Absolutely, Ragar. And so that's what I know about Czechoslovakia, but I don't know other nations. No, well, Switzerland also had a similar situation during World War II. I don't know exactly, but that they would use one particular train line, probably this one or whatever, coming out of Switzerland, and come down to a few ports, just like a few piers or whatever. It was sort of a defined area down in Genoa, or Genova, however you want to pronounce that. And they had ships registered to them that they painted huge Swiss crosses, not red crosses, but sort of Swiss flags on them, and they were all scheduled. And so they would tell both sides, oh, this ship is leaving this port on this date, and it's going to go this course, and it's going to go out through, through the Straits of Gibraltar and go, so that everyone sort of knew, so neither side could, so it wasn't that if they saw some random ship out here that had a bunch of Swiss crosses on it, oh, that isn't one of the scheduled ships, so that's just maybe Germany or Italy or the Western Allies or whoever trying to fake them out to smuggle something through. No, they were all like scheduled to go out, and their general course and whatnot was publicized well in advance, and so they would go. And similar things were going on for Portugal and Sweden. Now Sweden, is coming out through the Skagerrak and through the North Sea, but Switzerland did have this sort of set up here, and a scheduled airlines flights from Switzerland to Britain that they would, I think it was Britain and not Ireland, but maybe it was Ireland. Now, they could carry cargo on these airline flights, and Britain was buying some high-end timing pieces in bulk from Switzerland that were being flown out. But those were, again, sort of scheduled, timed, fly during the day, big Swiss crosses on the sides of the transport airplanes and whatnot, and neither side was supposed to engage them. So they were doing that, flying either to Britain or to Ireland. I'm not sure. I think it was to Britain, but they were coming through Italy to to ship out through that was specifically set up for the war and the Western Allies kind of thing. So do you have a preference for which platform you live stream on, Twitch or YouTube? Well, I think the quality is better on YouTube. I don't really have a terribly great preference. I mean, if you want to turn them all on and just listen to one of them, you can minimize screens. That would really help me out. If you have the bandwidth your end. I don't know where you are and what your situation is. But yeah, it's both are good. I make the only place I make any, and it's just pennies, so don't really worry too much about that. As money is on YouTube, but I'm happy that you're watching whatever's good for you. I know some places Twitch is really bad around the world, and YouTube is good. And some people just get better on like Twitch better. So wherever you are, I see all the chat from Twitch and YouTube sort of aggregated to one thing here. So it might be slightly, I know it is slightly delayed that I see it, but I do see all of the chat from either one. So it's good wherever you prefer, ZZ, whatever your preference is. Okay, we're going to build some more military factories because we need them. Let's build them sort of out of the way from bombing. Right, okay. Well, we're currently doing, oh no, here, I think we did get, yes, okay, so we have these synthetics. Now, I think I'd rather have the rubber first. It'll still take us a while, so we'll get it well over a year early. I'm just really happy that people like to watch my streams. Okay, bauxite. 45 days. 20 civilian factories. Yeah, we'll do that. I know it'll just eat into all those. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. No, I don't want to come here. Right now we have 2,200 light tanks. Now a lot of them are Czech tanks, which are pretty good. We can see here. We can click on one of these divisions, and we can see here the mix. Now these are all Czech tanks. Some are considered Czech, that we sort of got from taking Czechoslovakia. Some are considered German because we got from taking Czechoslovakia, but just sort of how they came into them. I think these are sort of when we absorbed the country, and I think these are from the event. And why this doesn't have a flag, I don't know. The 38T, because it is a Panzer 38T, I guess, I don't know. Except because that and that are the same vehicle, and that and that are all 38Ts. That's a 35T, as I just call it by the German name. No disrespect to Czechoslovakia, just what I know it as. And so these are all running the Czech tanks now, which is fine. And we do have large number of Panzer 1s and Panzer 2s. We are still building Panzer 2s and Panzer 1s. But what we now have here is, and this is what we're going to look at here, to see with how it is handled with, specifically with World Ablaze, because the modifiers, we're going to start producing Panzerjäger 1s. So let's come up to here. I want to make sure that we're doing this. And we're going to switch over to Panzerjäger 1s. And now this is, we're not going to create a variant. Well, you know, yeah, we're going to do this. Okay, so you see it was just a minor hit to efficiency. So now we're going to hopefully get a bunch so that we can see about adding those to our Panzer divisions. It needs a little more tungsten, but I don't know that that's a big problem right now. I mean, it just makes one of these a little less efficient down here. Now, oh, I think even more trains. So also remember, people, starting next Saturday, for a few Saturdays likely, we will be playing. I will still make this series, but non-live. We will be doing live streaming that will be starting approximately 4.5 hours earlier than now, wherever you are in the world. We're going to be playing a multiplayer game with Hearts of Iron 4 World Ablaze mod. Some of the players are here watching, seeing how I play. Some are going to be on my side, and some are going to be opponents, but either way. Transport Minister, unlock that, which is nice, but it's just 2%. And look at 21, so 42 days, and we are sort of in September 39. 21 days requires your crypto level. Yeah. Rocket artillery, Sturmgeschütz. There's our Stugs. Aggressive artillery. Needs one of these two. So let's do the Enigma, I think. We'll do the Enigma focus. Like I say, I don't think we're going to kick it off right at the historical date, but we will see about that. United Kingdom dominates. Okay, well, I guess it may still be useful. Let's, again, keep that at least balanced out. Looking here. Okay, so, did we get the reserve mobilizations? Okay, so we've got more reserve divisions that'll come up once the war starts, I think. Now, also, let's look. Okay, having lots of extra equipment's good, because either we can expand the army or just replace losses. Okay, good. We're getting good on trucks. Okay, we've got way too much support equipment, so let's take a look there. For a while we were way down, so let's drop this by 5 factories. You know, let's control our sky, so we'll up that by 5 factories, which means we need a lot more aluminum. We need the more bauxite. We're doing the more bauxite here. 25 days. We're already pushing Hungary beyond what they want to do for bauxite. Well, let's see if we can get some more from the Netherlands, and then we'll reactivate core aluminum smelter. Hello, Marcel, or Fritz, how you doing? Now, looking at, I know we'll get some number, and I don't know exactly how big the reserve divisions numbers will be. Okay, we're training the maximum amount of men right now, I see. So, okay. So we're up here. We could train more. Alright, well, let us do Fallschirmjägers. How are we going to attack the Ebenemal fortress if we don't have better Fallschirmjägers? Okay. Now, back to resources, and we are going to go for fuel gain. And we can come over here. Yeah, we have the 222B. Don't know how that's different than the 222 that we already have. Lovely little scout cars, but we'll upgrade. Let's see how big of a, yeah, just a minor production hit. And we need more rubber. More rubber. I guess the Netherlands is our place if we can't get it synthetically. We are working here with researching more rubber. 1 per factory, so that will be good. Okay, integration of the Enigma. Reform. Oh, removes inefficiency. Okay, removes that. That would be good. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna delay the war a little bit. Yeah, I like removing this. Inefficient air production, so basically give us a 5% boost to everything. Aircraft production, 5% is good. Now, okay, let's look at our excess fighters. Okay, we have lots of excess fighters. Good. Let's see what we have. We have 115 BF-110s that are excess. We got some Czech fighters. We got some 110 or 110s. I thought we had. Oh, we have these. We have 716 HE-51s. As biplanes go, they're pretty good, I understand, but they're still just biplanes. Let's go first here. Okay. Now, let's look over here. What do we, okay. Let's create, I'm more happy about using these in the east. Right, so a bit better fighter once they get deployed. And we have our current flat coverage. Okay, 10 reserve divisions recruited. Very good. Well, I guess he's gonna go to there. All right. Well, let's do a few more flak. Oh, that needs to right over the city. And there. Let's see how that helps. And I think we do have, yes, we can do Blitzkrieg, which will really push that a bit further forward. And let's see, we have enough doctrine research. Creeping barrage versus zeroing artillery, 15% soft attack, organization +2, breakthrough help, but only 5% soft attack improvement. We could come over here, central planning, organization +10, enable suppressive barrage, unexpected thrust. Well, those are some pretty good capabilities. So, oh, will we get this? Yeah, okay. Unlock that. Now this is an either or. Shock and awe. Or grand battle plan. Probably that, but we're going to go zeroing artillery. Try to be effective in that way. Air doctrines. Okay, we have some more that we can see about doing now. Hunt and destroy. Air support mission efficiency improved. Or we could come down here, logistical bombing. These are, I think, sub-detection, naval bombers. I've been doing some naval bombers, but yeah, let's do sub-detection. I like that. And since we have a bit more, air support efficiency. Air support, superiority improvements. Okay, and naval doctrines, submarine. Okay, we just don't have enough points for any naval doctrines just yet. Now let's come over here. Okay, so Goering, close air support, looks pretty good. Air reformer Albert Kesselring, we don't really need to, we'll get a lot more experience once the actual war hits. Ritter von Grimm is the last head of the Luftwaffe, but yeah, let's go with Goering. That will get us a lot of close air support. Help out. Okay, we're reforming the Ministry of Aviation, but let's save this here. Again, I want to thank everyone who made it this far into the video. I do appreciate all of you guys who really watch the videos. And we'll be back next week, or coming next week, I should say. We will be doing our big multiplayer game. Hopefully that will all go off pretty well. We did a little bit of a test. We'll be doing some more before then, hopefully. So thank you, everyone. I really do want to appreciate everybody who's here, but I definitely want to thank Tim, Strongarm, Niagara, Timothy, Sir Toyjet, Gary, and the Hoffmanator for support over on Patreon. But like I just say, everyone, if you just smash the like button and watch the videos, I really appreciate it. So thank you, everyone.